was crazy. No, it was a good bop. We knew that he was going to go righty the whole time. He's been doing that in the last couple of games, so Evan just timed it perfectly and beat it off glass. It was a huge stop for us for sure.
Considering you guys were shorthanded and Donovan said that he's been encouraging you to shoot, how important was it for you to come out as aggressively as you did?
I mean, that's been me. I always wanted to come out, be aggressive, but I had a shot first mentality tonight. So that was my whole thing going into the game tonight was just go be aggressive for myself first, and then just look out for sprays to open teammates. But they just kept leaving me open, so a couple failed, and the rim just started looking big for me a little bit.
Joe?
When did you know that Marcus was going to get a chance?
Just when I got here for the game.
Okay. What did you, if you thought about this at all, what did you think you would get out of him?
I knew he was going to get some toughness for sure. He always brings that toughness. A couple buckets, a couple mid-ranges, that's what he's known for. He made a big tray ball for us in the corner that was really huge. But yeah, I already know he was going to bring his toughness in the mid-range, but I didn't know that the three ball was going to come out tonight. So it was good that he had his back pocket though.
Good.
It's been, blowout win after blowout win on both sides. What does it do just for a playoff mentality moving forward in this series or beyond to have a gritted out, have to execute down the stretch kind of win?
It was good for us because we really needed it. We needed a close game like this in the playoffs, just to go through the execution that we've been going through and just seeing where everybody's going to be at. So I'm glad it wasn't a blowout like the last win, but I think it was just good for both teams to see the execution that we was going to go through and see the guys that was going to be out there actually, because I think Game 6 is going to be another close one.
Pete?
TJ, just speaking about Marcus, and what kind of mentorship has he brought? I know you and Tristan were close as well. Did he kind of talk to you before the playoffs or anything like that to kind of get in your head and trying to help you out?
Yeah, he just told me to be aggressive like everybody else told me. I know that's probably like a repetitive thing to say, but everybody's keep telling me that. So, yeah, just told me to go out there, just be me. He always tells me to be special. So that's always been my thing. That's always been his thing for me. So, yeah, just go out there and be aggressive, go play my game.
Obviously, you guys went and got him for this playoff experience and what he's been able to bring in his entire career. What was it like to just watch him step up into the moment after not playing in the first 4 games?
We was literally just talking about that in the locker room. I mean, it was huge for us. We really need his toughness since Jay was out. We need somebody to just put bodies on bodies. But, I mean, he came in with the gritty mentality that we really needed and some big shots. So hopefully get some more burn and see where it goes. But, I mean, he played a huge factor for us tonight.
Kenny?
Darius, one of the sayings that goes around sports, pressure is a privilege.
Mm-hmm.
It means you're playing in a big game.
Sure.
A lot of big name stars in this league are done. Their season's over. You guys are still playing with a chance to advance. Tonight's game, the pressure involved with this, and you guys finally overcoming that and winning, what can that do moving forward?
Just brings more confidence for us and our team. We know what to do in those moments. We've been in a lot of clutch moments before, and I think our guys are built for these moments. We have a couple of veterans that's been there, that won before. So, I mean, they're just really showing us the way, and they're really just in our ear a lot about the moment and about the pressure that you're talking about. But, I mean, I think we're built for it. We've been in this situation before last year. It didn't go how we wanted to go, but this year we try to just make a change and do something better.
The third quarter tonight, what was different than the last two where you guys just got annihilated in Orlando in the third quarter?
They went on a 8-0 run, I think, that really just stunned us. But I think we stayed as a team tonight. I don't think we did that in Orlando, just to withstand that run. And we just started getting quality shots. We started picking up our pace a little bit more to get out in transition, get some easy ones, and that was it, really.
Yeah.
Darius, what's the mentality for you personally heading into Orlando?
Same thing. Shot first mentality. If they come and help, hit the open teammate. And we got to hit first, especially there. I mean, they have that crowd, and they play a huge part in that win down there. Both of them wins down there, so got to hit first and just try to withstand their runs. They're always going to have a run. It's a game of runs. So if we call it timeout, we just have to regroup and come together as a team and just try to overcome it.
And you're a big proponent of being aggressive, but Max took his fifth foul and he goes right back in, gets that sealed, passes it to Marcus, gets the three, and then he gets it again, gets it dunk, and stripping down the basket. How big is it to have a guy like that who is just playing fearlessly in tight situations when he could foul out?
That's Max, man. Max is Max just is a gritty guy. He's built for these moments. Max, you can tell like he just loves playoff basketball, and he's been there before. And that's one of the guys that I'm always leaning on because he's been there, he's done this before. So we already know what we're gonna get out of Max. We're gonna get that toughness, that grit, and he's always gonna make the right play. And he made some really huge ones for us tonight.
Darius, you mentioned down in Orlando maybe not sticking together as a team through some of those runs that they went on. As now that you've experienced that down there for those 2 games, you can reflect on it a little bit. Just what's the approach, or is there a different approach you guys are taking as you now kind of pivot back to their place for Game 6?
Yeah, just withstand their runs. Like I said before, basketball is a game of runs. So everybody's going to have a run. We're going to have a run. They're going to have a run. It's just after that timeout, what do you do? How do you respond out of it? So that's what it is. I mean, they're going to have that crowd. They're going to be buzzing like they did in the first 2 games, and we just have to just punch back.
And then just with tonight's, the way tonight ended with Evan's block, does it feel almost fitting in a way that in a series that's been, hard to come by points-wise, whether it was when they were here and then when you guys are down there, that it ends on sort of this big defensive play for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we're just built on defense. So whenever we need a stop, I think that we're always going to get a stop when we need it. Our guys are always locked in on the defensive end. We have the defense mentality. So we knew that we was going to get a stop regardless. Especially with Evan and Jay down there, that's going to be really tough for them to get to the rim. But Evan made a really huge block tonight, and we really needed it for this win.
Yeah, it's going to wrap for DG.